Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches 7. We are on to day 21. It's crazy. It's flown by. I took a lot of liberties with this sketch. It was chosen by Gail Churches. She was one of my December challenge winners in my Facebook group. And I really do like the sketch. I had plans to work with it within the parameters of the sketch, but I had these two photos. I had this large cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. This is the one on day 16 where I used the smaller version of it. This is the exact same farm, different animal, different years, same farm. I had to make it work, and I did. I took on that area where you saw the triangles in that strip. That gave me the idea to put my title like this, and I just played. I had recorded it. I had it as a process video, and I'm sorry if my table is shaking. Bear is playing with my table. I had it, but I just wasn't happy with it, and so I just kept playing, and I turned my camera off. And sometimes you just got to do that. And I'm not saying I'm in a slump. I definitely don't feel that, but recording my process and doing voiceovers at the time of me recording this is just not something I wanted to do. And Barrett's saying hi. And so this is a very special story, right? So much so that I have a pocket page to go with it because I had to include every single photo, right? So, yes, Barrett, I'll be right back. All right, so this is a really special story of this horse and Jackson. And if you follow me on Instagram, I shared it, and I shared I wrote a novel about it. But basically what happened is we went through the farm. You get to go through the barn, and of course this was 2020, so COVID, you had to go a certain way, all of that. We followed the rules. The horse was nowhere near where you could really pet it or anything, and this horse is huge. But we walked past it. Jackson really liked it. And we did everything else with the pumpkin patch, went and saw the pumpkins, got the photos, all of that. Came back and wanted to do one more pass through. And the horse had come up to the other side. So he has like an L, like the way his stable is it goes like this. And he has all this area. I mean, it's a huge amount of area for him to be in. They take really good care of their animals there. And there was a family that got to pet it, and the little kid was like, I don't know, 2 or 3. So they had plenty of time. Like they had a good, longer than one should probably take when you can tell that there are people, not just our family, but other families in line waiting to see a horse. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it, but some people just, I don't know. I guess it's normal nowadays to just not think, I don't know. Anyway, so Jackson had tried, he was patiently waiting and being so good, and the horse walked away. And he was so sad, his poor little face. But the family finally left because obviously the horse had left. The horse had given up on that family, and he had walked around. So he was here, and he kind of walked around his stable, and then he came back, popped up over here, and over here there were other cages with other little areas with the other animals for everyone to look at, and he popped up right in the middle of them, and there was a haystack, and Jackson just jumped up, and it's like the horse just knew, and it was amazing. Jackson went, and there was no one else in line. The other families had given up too. Some of them had said a couple things too, I'll say. But yeah, so he got to pet the horse, and Nora did too. Barrett got to see, Barrett was a little like, you're a little too big for me. But they all got to see them. But Jackson got to hug the horse and pet the horse, and the horse just stayed there. He didn't go anywhere. It was an amazing experience. And it was just one of those lessons that sometimes doing the right thing can pay off, because we actually got to spend more time with the horse, and the horse was actually letting Jackson pet him and get some really, really cute photos, whereas this other family was trying to take selfies and the horse wasn't even paying attention. So yeah, anyways, kind of karma there. But that is what it is about. So there, like I said, a pocket page to go with it. I have so much, and I think what I'm gonna do is I wrote it out in my Instagram. I'm gonna just copy and print it. I can't write all of that here, so I think I might just write a little bit and then have a tab so you can pull out the journaling, because I don't want to really not mess it up. I don't mean it like that, but I don't think that I can fit everything else here either. So I think I'm like gonna let this be, not have any journaling, and then I'll have a little slit for you to pull it up and read the journaling in the pocket page. That's the story, and this is the layout. Like I said, you can see where the inspiration from the sketch came from, but like I said, I took a lot of liberties with it. But I love that I got this other barn used up. It is from a Build a Farm cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I did go ahead and do a little bit of stitching for some dimension and texture to it, and I played a few different lines in here. I started with just a little lovely collection, and then added in a few more things from my stash just to get some stuff used up. I had a horse. I don't have horses, like I don't have horse themed stuff. So I had a unicorn that I had turned into a horse, and it's not that there's anything wrong with it, and I do not care that it's pink. Like that part wasn't bothering me, but it wasn't matching with the rest of the layout. Like the flow wasn't going together. So I ended up taking that away and just adding these Wild and Brave, because he was next to a horse, big horse, and all of that. So that is where I went with it, and I'm so happy with it. I did outline a little bit. I still have my sewing machine, and it works just fine. But I've been a little lazy, and I haven't been doing a ton of stitching, so I decided to just trace it in black instead. All right, please make sure you head on over and check out what everyone else has created today. I'm excited to see what people have done with this sketch. I think it's going to be a really interesting one with lots of different takes. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.